This is Matt McCracken over at Stoltz Hyundai. I wanted to show you some features on one of my personal favorite cars, the Hyundai Sonata. This is a brand new 2019, and this model is near and dear to my heart. I have a 2009 Hyundai Sonata, has just over 130,000 miles on it. I've had it for about 8 years, and I haven't put any money into it rather than tires, brakes, rotors, your normal wear and tear. So it's been a fantastic car for me, and I'm excited to show you some of the features on this one. If you come around here to the front, Hyundai redesigned or tweaked the front, the hood, and the rear with the 2018 model. So you see there's some nice character lines coming down here. There's two on either side that brings the focus down here to this hexagonal grille. And they even changed both the width and the height of the vehicle so that you're able to look at the grille here. Now you also have some nice trim that comes back. There are some wraparound headlights here. You have some LED running lights down here with the a vertical positioning here. And then you have your high and low beam function. Over here you have some very nice kind of double 5-spoked 17-inch alloy wheels that give a nice contrast with the chrome that runs down the side of the vehicle here. And another nice feature is this is an SEL trim package. So it's got your headlights right here, your side mirrors, and you have some lights on there. That's a safety feature. So if someone's coming across, they can see that your turn signal's on, and it can give you greater visibility. The Sonata is a mid-size car for competitive purposes, but it's actually a full-size sedan. You have your power driver's seat with lumbar support, which is a very nice feature, so if you need to get comfortable. And there's also heated seats on this SEL trim. I'm about 6 foot, 210 pounds, so when I get in here, there's a lot of space. This is a feature that gives us a competitive advantage where we have lots of space. I have plenty of room for my knee, and even width-wise, once the door's shut, I have a lot of space to maneuver, and even if a passenger's takes up a lot of space, or a big person, they can fit right in there, and lots of space on the elbow room here too. The front seat is very spacious, as is the back. Even with the seat the whole way back, I still have 3 or 4 inches on it. Another couple cool features that may be a little harder to see, but there's actually a charging port back here, which not every car has, so you can charge your electronics back here. And you have some rear vents. So if you've ever been in a car and it's been hot and sticky because you can't get air back, Hyundai helps you out and gives you those features right here. Now as we come around to the rear of the car, Hyundai has incorporated some wraparound taillights right here, and then they've also changed the back design. They've actually put the license plate holder down here lower on the bumper. They have a nice badging right here, and one of the neat features is the release button is actually hidden right here within the Flying H. That pops right up. And as you can see, the trunk is incredibly spacious. This is again another key point. You can pack that full of luggage, groceries. If you go to the mall and get a bunch of stuff, you can put that right in. And coming around here, I'm gonna have Nico hop in the passenger seat, and we're gonna take a view at all the cool features on this SEL trim. One thing I forgot to mention is it's got a proximity key. Now the benefit of the proximity key is I can lock and unlock the car without taking it out of my pocket. Now I'll show the key here. There is actually a laser cut key within this. And so you can access the driver's side or the glove box if you'd need to. But most of the time what you do, you just keep the key in your pocket. You touch it once, you hear the ding, the car is locked. Now on the passenger side, touching it one time unlocks all the doors. On the driver's side, you have to press it twice in quick succession. But now that we've unlocked the door with the proximity key, I'll have Nico hop in, and then I'll get in the other side. Another cool feature with the proximity key is going to be the engine start stop. I don't take a traditional ignition and turn it over anymore. I put my foot on the brake. It's a safety feature. I have 5 kids, and so none of my kids just get in here and touch the button. But what you do is you put your foot on the brake and press the button. Starts right up. Now this is an SEL trim, so it has some extra features that we're going to go over right here. This is your 7-inch touchscreen right here. Now this is standard on the Sonata, but it's got a little bit of division here. You have your radio controls, which are right here. If I touch the control, it brings up the radio, and if I touch it again, it'll bring up an overlay for your AM, your FM, and free trial subscription for XM. Once a phone is paired, I have access to my phone here. I can touch that, I can dial or call, or I have steering wheel mounted audio controls mounted on the left-hand side of the steering column here as well. I can adjust the volume to the radio, I can cycle through presets, take or receive calls, or I can use my voice commands. With the voice commands, I can change the radio, I can call someone, dial someone, so it's an extra convenience that Hyundai offers. I also have my leather wrapped steering wheel here, nice grip, nice and firm, and the steering wheel is heated with the SEL trim. I have my standard cruise control over here, which lets me set the different speeds with it, and I have a driver information system which lets me go through how I want my settings, and I can check my tire pressure and other vehicle information. Now down here with the Hyundai, one thing that's nice with this SEL trim, it has a wireless charging port. You can actually set your phone down here and charge your device. You also have some 12 volts here. You could plug in some additional electronics. You have your USB port, which if you have a Android phone or an Apple phone, you can use a data cable and then project your navigation, your music, or other features up into the touch screen with what's called Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Right above these electronic charging ports, you have your heating and air conditioning controls along with heated seats. This is a 3-tiered heated seat. You have high, medium, low, and then off. You have your heated steering wheel here, which is an on or off. You have your full defrost and your air conditioning controls. You also have dual zone temperature control, which is wonderful. If you argue over what the temperature should be, you can run a range from high to low with that, and you can sync it or have it different. So in this case here, it's as low as possible on my side, and it's 72 degrees on Nico's side. If I hit sync, whatever the driver's side is becomes whatever the passenger side is. We also have the fan speed here, and then we go up here and we have our radio and a lot of our controls for it. As with most Hyundais, or every Hyundai trim at different levels, we have BlueLink. So if we come up here to the rear mirror, you can see our BlueLink is engaged here. It's basically a telematics, which is a fancy way for cell phone system. You get a free 3-year trial subscription. You can download the Hyundai app, and then you can schedule service. You can call the roadside assistance if you would need that. You can remote start the car. You can geoping, which means find the car if it's in a crowded area at a Penn State game and you can't find it. But that's all free for you. In addition to the BlueLink, as a reminder, Hyundai has the best warranty in the business. You get a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. You get a 5-year, 60,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty on really everything, minus the tires and what they call the wear and tears, so your wiper blades, brakes, rotors, but everything else is covered under the car, and you get 5 years unlimited miles roadside assistance. We have some great specials going on month to month. We have anything from as low as 0% sometimes up to some pretty significant rebates and incentives. So if you want to know what they are, you can always check in at stoltzcars.com, or you can call me, and my name is Matt, and I'd be happy to help you out with that. If you're interested in a Sonata, stop in. I know I've enjoyed my car for 8, and I think that you'll get at least 10 years, about 150,000 miles out of it if you decide to keep it that long. Thanks so much.